what are some of your favorite Muay Thai strikes that you learned in the same vein of what we just went through with Kali? What would be some basic strikes within the Muay Thai practice?
Okay, like strikes I can do on you. So one of the foundational drills just to get the movement of Muay Thai in your body is just basic 4 counts. So like you said, it's the art of 8 limbs. Punches, elbows, knees, kicks. And so you can train your kicks, you can train your punches, you can train your elbows, you can train your knees. But Muay Thai really starts to look like Muay Thai when you start to be able to blend those strikes in flow. Because elbow range is different than knee range is different than kicking range is different than punching range. So to do all of those in combination requires like these little adjustments of backing up out of the range for a kick, coming into the range for an elbow, staying for a knee, stepping back for a kick, stuff like that. So the way you can do it is just basic 4 count. So you and I can go, basic 4 count number 1 is just switch kick, right hand, left hook, low kick. So we're going from left to right to left, just switch kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then I can reverse it, so I'll go start with the right leg now. Right kick, left hook, right hand, switch kick.
So left hook, right hands, left hook.
And now we could switch the weapons up a little bit. So still go left, right, but now I could go kick, elbow, knee, kick. Or I could go switch kick, elbow, knee, left hook. So just blend it. So we could just go like 4 for 4. So you can throw any 4 strikes, and then I'll reciprocate with any 4 strikes. Any blend of punches, knees, kicks, and elbows.
Cool. So that is sort of the basic flow of how 2 people would practice Muay Thai. And from a self-defense standpoint, this is something that comes in handy because we've always got these on us, and they're very hard.
I say to people all the time, take a second and just feel your elbow. Like, that's an actual rock that's attached to your body, and you can weaponize it.
It's funny how popular boxing is as self-defense. People take boxing because they want it, and that's great. Like, that's better than nothing. But when you think about something like Muay Thai, throwing in the elbows and the knees, that's a whole different game. It's got to be 10x what you would get from learning something like boxing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it always depends on the man, never the art. So there's some vicious killer boxers out there.
Yeah.
But if you kick a boxer in the leg, all of a sudden he realizes the game has changed.
Think about something like a clinch, for example. Like,
sure,
demonstrate what a Muay Thai clinch is for people.
So this is what 10 out of 10 people who don't train, if they find themselves in a clinch, this is what they're going to do. Or I don't know, what would you do if you were clinched up?
You would
do that. Anyone, if they feel pressure here, good, you clinch me up, they're going to come down and say, let me get out of that. But in Muay Thai, we understand that as soon as you feel that pressure, go ahead, I want to stand up and try to get a superior position. But the first thing I do when I feel that pressure is fight against the pressure. That's an elbow. That's a knee. But someone who doesn't train, as soon as they feel that pressure, they get off me. And where do you go? Yeah, right into a knee.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of stuff you can play with in the clinch. If you have me in the clinch, okay, so what do I want to do? I can push your face, insert here, and now I have the superior position. So you push my face. Yeah. So you get me here? All I want to do is push your chin that way. That creates the lane here for this hand to sneak in. And now I have it here. So push my chin. Creates that lane. Bingo. And you got to clinch. Right. Another one is I can come, go ahead, clinch me up. I can come over and under. Push, break your grab, come in. Or this is another variation of the clinch. So if I have you here, right, I have bicep and head, you have bicep and head. Yeah. So if I step this leg back, I can swing you around. So we're just kind of playing here, I can swing, knee. Yeah? So I think it's like this. And I swing that knee in. But this is all like, the more you train this stuff, I find that the less it becomes about violence, and the more it becomes just about playing and exercising.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in nice little scenarios where you got to think your way out of it, get a workout, make a friend. Paradox of martial art is the better that you get at this stuff, at least is what I've seen from the teachers of mine that I want to emulate, is the less that they ever think about applying it outside of the dojo. Like when I first started martial art, I was obsessed with self-defense. It was a weird compulsion. I remember being on a meditation retreat, and I was walking from the meditation hall back to my dormitory, and this little Asian woman walks past me, and you're very aware of your own mind on a meditation retreat. You learn how to notice your own thinking. And I watched my mind spontaneously suggest the upward right elbow, straight knee I was going to give to this tiny Asian woman if she attacked me. And I thought to myself, in like a moment of clarity, what are you so afraid of? What is this hypervigilance about? You know, I think a lot of martial artists, they get into the path because you're afraid. There's a hypervigilance. Maybe you got picked on, or maybe you got beat up, maybe you got abused, and there's this compulsion in you that needs to protect yourself. And then martial art becomes the masseuse that kind of just massages that out of your spirit. And along the journey, you learn how to really protect yourself very well, but you also surrender the need to protect yourself.
So Savage Saint right there.
That's it.
In a way, yeah. No, so many are drawn to martial arts for the violence, and in that violence they find inner peace.